Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 8 latest defense updates. Number 1, AMCA program update. India's ambition to field a homegrown 5th generation stealth fighter is moving from vision to execution. The Aeronautical Development Agency is set to issue a request for proposal for the AMCA program by mid-February, following the submission of an expression of interest to industry. The next phase will formally invite private partners to join hands with the state-led design efforts and begin the long, complex journey of building prototypes of India's most advanced combat aircraft. 7 Indian companies have already stepped forward to compete for this role, responding to the call from the DRDO to collaborate on designing and developing prototypes of the AMCA. Among the contenders are Larsen & Toubro, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, Tata Advanced Systems Limited and Adani Defence, alongside 3 other Indian bidders. Next, Russia offers Su-57E in 3-tier package. Russia's push to revive fighter aircraft cooperation with India has moved into what officials describe as an advanced stage of technical consultations, opening the door to a proposal that could see the export variant of the Su-57 built on Indian soil. According to United Craft Corporation CEO Vadim Bidekha, discussions now include the possibility of licensed production of the Su-57E at facilities that currently manufacture the Su-30 MKI, with extensive participation from Indian industry and the integration of Indian systems. Behind the headline lies a critical question of engines. Sources have told that Russia has offered India 2 power plant pathways, the proven AL-41 series and the newer Isdelia 177 family. The timings of this offer is significant because the Su-57 has just flown for the first time with the Isdelia 177 engine, marking a milestone for Russia's long-delayed second-stage power plant program. Next, Helena and Dhruvastra set for LCH Prachand. Following the signing of a mega contract for 156 additional LCH Prachand helicopters on March 28, 2025, valued at approximately 62,700 crore, HAL is now preparing for the next critical phase in the platform's evolution, arming it with dedicated anti-tank guided missiles. HAL is expected to begin flight trials of the Helena and Dhruvastra ATGMs from the LCH Prachand by late 2026 or early 2027, well before the first batch of helicopter from the new order enters service in the 2027 to 28 time frame. Next, Autonomous Ground Handling System at Wings India 2026. At Wings India 2026, Aerobot unveiled its latest autonomous ground handling systems for aircraft and helicopters, marking an important moment in India's push towards smarter and safer airside operations. The platform are designed to support towing, positioning and movement of aircraft with a blend of autonomy and operator control, applying automation only where it delivers tangible operational value rather than chasing novelty. That what set Aerobot's showcase apart was its emphasis on real-world readiness. These systems are built for both civil and defense environments with a clear focus on deployment, scalability, and long service life. Instead of remaining confined to controlled demonstrations, the technology is intended to work on busy aprons in mixed traffic and under the variable conditions that defy everyday airport operations. Safety and precision were central themes, with autonomy used to reduce human risk while keeping operators in the loop for oversight and mission assurance. Next, India's largest conformal IRST domes. Optical Advanced Materials, the Hyderabad-based specialist in exotic optical substrates, has quietly achieved a major milestone in India's quest for sovereign fifth-generation sensor technology. The successful fabrication of the country's largest conformal infrared search and track, that is IRST, domes, measuring up to 1500 mm in overall length with individual sapphire or Alon segments reaching 1000 mm. Unlike traditional spherical domes that protrude and increase radar cross section, these conformal windows are fired flush into the aircraft's skin, typically ahead of the cockpit or along the chin, preserving stealth while allowing wide-angle passive detection of heat signatures at ranges exceeding 150 km head-on and 300 plus km in tail chase. Next, ISRO conducts testing of subscale thrust chamber for LOX methane engine. ISRO is developing a LOX methane engine for induction in the next generation of launch vehicles, and the development of the essential engine subsystem is progressing at the Liquid Propulsion Systems Center of ISRO. The testing of these subsystems at a smaller scale has commenced. An optimally designed thrust chamber with injector head is key to the success of any cryogenic engine. ISRO has successfully conducted the first hot test of the high thrust LOX methane engine at thrust chamber level with a single element injector. The test was conducted at the thrust chamber test facility at ISRO's propulsion complex Mahendragiri on January 27th. Next, Kalman Intel platform brings MIL-grade autonomous combat aviation closer to reality. Hyderabad-based Paninian Aerospace is preparing to showcase what could become a significant leap in India's unmanned and autonomous aviation ecosystem. The company will soon unveil its military-grade autonomous mission planner and simulation platform named Kalman Intel, a system designed to demonstrate cutting-edge CCAV, that is Collaborative Combat Aerial Vehicle, flight concepts and autonomous mission execution. The visual interface of Kalman Intel reveals a highly integrated command and control environment where flight parameters, navigation data, radar cross-section profiles, and system health are monitored in real time. At the heat of the platform is an artificial intelligence-driven mission planning architecture that allows an unmanned combat aircraft to execute complex flight profiles with minimal human intervention. Next, working towards first uncrewed mission for Gaganyaan program. ISRO is working towards the first uncrewed mission of its ambitious Gaganyaan mission scheduled for 2027. Chairman V. Narayanan has said, the Gaganyaan mission is India's first human spaceflight program currently under development. It aims to send a 3-member crew on a 3-day mission to space and bring them back safely to Earth. Gaganyaan program is planned in 2027. Before that, 3 uncrewed missions are planned. We are working towards the first uncrewed mission, he told reporters late Friday. He said currently scientists were engaged in conducting a lot of tests for the mission to achieve success. Thank you.